So I know it's been a while since I've done a video, and I wanted to apologize about that. I also wanted to say hello to all of my new subscribers. Welcome. It's so great to have you guys. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the channel. Quickly, because I know you're going to say something. I know a lot of you guys follow me because of my natural hair videos, and this isn't natural hair. 3 years ago, I was like, I'm never getting extensions again. Never. This is why they say never. But even as I have them now, I'm like, I want to take these out. I can't deal with it. But I got extensions because, and this will also explain why I've been gone, but one of my other jobs is that I'm a stage manager for theater companies. And I actually started working on a show about a month back, and that's taken up a lot of my time. Knowing that, because I work during the day and I do theater at night, and rehearsals can sometimes be 4 to 6 nights a week, I knew that my hair was going to suffer. I just know I'm not going to have the time to actually do it and to take care of it, so I figured I would get braids. So that will answer your question for the people who are like, what happened to your hair? Another reason that I've been gone, aside from my show that I'm working on, is because my computer has been having issues. Another reason I've been gone is because I've been living. In order for me to have footage or to have material for my blog post, I actually have to experience life to do so. And I have been doing that. I've been taking 3 dance classes now. I've talked about my Afro-Caribbean class, which I love. I've talked about the Sheila Kelly S Factor class, which is my favorite time of the week. But I also have been taking this Haitian dance class, and it's amazing. Some of the things I've been doing while I was gone was learning how to work my camera better. You know, I've had my Nikon D5000 for over a year now, and I was starting to learn how to use it, and then I just stopped. But I've recently taken that up again. So I've been doing a lot of picture taking. I mean, I have a billion pictures. They need to be edited, but they exist. I even recently, actually, a friend of mine, Kia, who is my partner in crime, I spend a lot of my free time with her. She is amazing. You should know her. I will put a link to her websites in the description box. But with her, she is a photographer and an editor and a model and a billion other things. But she had a photo shoot with this amazing model who I love, and she let me be her assistant for it. So it meant that I help her prep for it. I also took some behind the scene pictures, which I'll put some images up. And I got credit for it, so that's great. And she was hired to do the photography for this jewelry line coming up, and she asked me to be her assistant again. So this is great. I'm building up my skill set, getting experience and all that. I want to give some book recommendations because, as you can see, I love books. This one we should recommend. This one. This one. So these are some books that I recommend. This one is called What? And it's 108 Zen poems by, I'm going to butcher his name, I don't know. I love this. But it's so funny. This monk wrote it, and I wish that I knew the original language that it was written in, because I feel like I'm probably losing a lot of the quirks of this poetry by reading a translation. But even the translation, love it. I recently finished, no, I'm going to say this for last because it's great. So this book I read years ago, but I recommend it to anyone. It's called Creating Sacred Space with Feng Shui, and it's by Karen Kingston. I've read a couple of her books, and she's an amazing writer. I recommend this book to anyone. Then this book is called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. You're supposed to read it over 12 weeks, but I've been reading it for like 6 months because I go back and forth between 10 different books. But this book I highly recommend to anyone. Anybody. You don't have to be an artist or a creative type of person. I recommend it to anyone. Just get the book. This book. One of the things I also like is when authors will take a classic fairy tale and do a twist on it. So, you know, like The Wizard of Oz, which, you know, I like The Wiz better. But then there's Wicked, which is, you know, the pre-story to The Wizard of Oz. And if you've ever seen that show on Broadway, which I'd recommend, I love it because I like how you're like, oh, that's what really happened. So I like when authors and writers and playwrights do that. This story is called, or this book is called Alice, I Have Been. It is a take on Alice in Wonderland. Now, listen, this is probably bad of me, but I've actually never read Alice in Wonderland, and I've never seen the original movie, although I did see Tim Burton's version, which got mixed reviews, but I definitely enjoyed it because, again, it was a take on it. It wasn't supposed to be his version of the classic. Burton's version was when Alice went back 10 years later, and I just love when they do what happened later or what happened before. Anyways, this book, don't know how I came across it, but you know, Alice in Wonderland is based on a real life girl, and this is historical fiction. So the author wrote the story, or tells you the story of the real life Alice and her relationship with Lewis, the guy who wrote Alice in Wonderland. And one, I had to keep reminding myself that it was actually fiction, that it's not a biography of her story, but that's what historical fiction is. And this book was so good that every time I read it on the train, I missed my stop. Every single time. I was late to work for about a week because I just got so caught up in this story. And once I got to the last few chapters, I started reading extra slow because I didn't want the book to end. Read this book. I recommend it. If you like this kind of genre, I'd recommend this book. Let's see. What else should I tell you about? I have been doing some shopping. I know that I'm overdue on a haul video because I do shop Etsy, or is it Etsy? I don't know. Someone tell me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'll just grab what's actually close. So this is one thing I got off of Etsy. It's a journal. It's a very basic journal, actually. Like, the pages are just white. I could actually make journals like this myself, but I got it because I love this cover. This lady takes old flashcards and turn them into greeting cards or journals, and this was, I guess, a set based off of black schools in the 70s, and so there's a letter for each one. And the S one, it's a cute little girl with 2 pigtails, and it says S is for Soul's Sister. And I just couldn't resist. I thought this was too freaking adorable. I wanted some more sort of like culturally themed jewelry. Sorry, I can't stand still. So one, like you can see here, it's this elephant necklace. I love it because I love elephants. I love elephants. If I could have one, I'd get it. I mean, not that I would own it and stuff, but if I could just be friends with the elephant, that would be wonderful. But I got this necklace, and from that same Etsy artist, I also got, I mean, this is probably sacrilegious, but I got these Buddha earrings. Do you see them? I hope this is clear and not blurry. I also got these from her. They're like mask. What else did I get from her? And I got these. How cute are those? Feathers. And from a different Etsy seller, I got these. Now, these might creep some of you out, and I'm still a little creeped out. But, so they're cute, and if you look really closely, there's actually a key attached to that. But this part is actually made from bones. And I can't even remember if they're animal or human bones. I'm probably going to lose a few subscribers for saying I got earrings that are made from bones. But I don't know. I got them. So, oh, I got some other stuff too, so I will be right back. Even though I make a majority of my own body products, occasionally I will buy body products from other sellers just because. So one of my favorite places to order from, it's another person I discovered on Etsy, and it's called Ophelia's Apothecary. One of the things I got from her is this all-natural shea butter lip balm, and it's the scent of red velvet, and I love all things red velvet. And oh my god, it just smells so good. I recommend this. I mean, she has other flavors or scents too, but this is just from heaven, I swear. Oh god. Yeah, see, I love it. I mean, I make my own lip balms, but this is just She also has her Moroccan red clay and clove skin refining facial. So I tried this one, which I loved. It also gave me an idea for a photo shoot. But it was funny because I did it early in the morning, then I had to go out, and my skin had this kind of red tint to it. But it left my face feeling wonderful. Another Etsy, I just love Etsy. Another Etsy person I found, and unfortunately I can't find the other products I got from her. I don't know where in my apartment they are. But it's this one, what's the name of it? It's called, the company is called For Strange Women, which probably describes me. And I recommend everything in her store too. But one of the things I got was, it's like a, it's a perfume oil, and the one I got was called Decadence and Debauchery for Dances of Vice. It sounds all bad and stuff, and it just, I don't know, it just smells sinful is all I can say about this. Like, I just want to do bad things when I wear this, and I think that is the point. And they're just so cute. Last thing that I want to show you is this candle. I know. I got it from Anthropology, and this one is called Seasons of Enchantment. And I was like, really? Whatever. Then I opened it, right? And I opened it. I pulled it back, because if it's pretty, maybe I want it. And it's not that pretty, actually. The box is prettier. It's a very basic candle. Oh my god. But you smell it? I swear, this is what magical forests smell like. I actually bought two, and whenever I'm writing my fiction pieces, or the more like magical, mystical type pieces, I burn this scent candle. Oh my god. I mean, I love scent also. Ooh, I love scent. Like a man's cologne. This candle, oh my goodness. That is it. So Sheena's back. I'm going to try to do videos as much as possible. I have so much footage to edit, and I have new things and all of that whatnot. If you are missing my videos and I haven't put one up in a while, I am on Twitter. I probably tweet every day, which isn't, whatever. I'm at Sheena LaShay. Or you can find me on Facebook. I have a page called Sociology of Sheena, which goes hand in hand with one of the blogs on my website. My website is SheenaLaShay.com. So if you're not getting enough video stuff, then you can also see me on Twitter. That's probably to find out the most up-to-date things going on with me. That's actually how the natural hair brunch happened. Because some people like on YouTube, they were like, I wasn't invited to the brunch. I know, I didn't really announce it. It's just we were tweeting about it, and then we have brunch. Or go to my website, because that's where I do a lot of my writings and talk about what's going on. Or the Facebook group. There's stuff there too. I am glad to be back. I'm so glad you guys have stuck with me. I want to welcome all the new people. Let me know what you think. Have you read any of the books that I have recommended? What do you think of the jewelry? Do you know other sellers like it? Because I want more. And let me know what's going on with you. I would love to hear from you. Have a good day.